TV soap News and Spoilers say that a dangerous mystery is unfolding in Salem, and at the center of it is Ava Vitali. When she suddenly vanished without a trace, those closest to her assumed she had gone to Hong Kong to visit Tripp. But now, disturbing clues are surfacing, and two men, Steve Johnson and Brady Black, are beginning to piece together a sinister truth. Could Ava be in grave danger? And more importantly, will Steve and Brady find her before it's too late? Ava's disappearance, the web of lies begins to unravel. At first, Ava's sudden absence didn't raise too many red flags. After all, she had her reasons for taking a step back from all the chaos in Salem. But what no one realized was that Ava didn't leave of her own free will. She was kidnapped. And even more shocking, someone very close to the situation knows the truth, but is choosing to remain silent. Kristen DeMera, always full of secrets and schemes, has discovered that her own daughter, Rachel, was involved in Ava's disappearance, with the help of the mysterious woman in white. And yet, instead of acting, instead of saving Ava from whatever fate awaits her, Kristen has made the chilling decision to do nothing. Steve and Brady start asking questions. It all begins with an unexpected meeting at the hospital. Steve runs into Brady, who happens to be there for Rachel's therapy appointment. They exchange pleasantries, but then Brady thanks Steve for looking into Ava's messages regarding Rachel. That's when the first seed of doubt is planted. Rachel, for some reason, saw Ava as an obstacle, someone who was standing in the way. But as far as Brady knew, Ava was no longer in Salem. Supposedly she had left to visit Tripp in Hong Kong. And yet, something about the situation doesn't sit right with Steve. The real turning point happens when Steve remembers that he recently spoke to Tripp, and his son never once mentioned Ava being with him. That's strange, isn't it? Steve's instincts kick in, and he immediately confronts Brady. Brady brushes it off, assuming Ava must have only just arrived in Hong Kong. But Steve isn't convinced. He suggests they make a call to Tripp, just to be sure. Then Tripp's answer shatters the illusion entirely. "Mom, she's not here. She never came to Hong Kong." A desperate search begins. Now the warning bells are ringing loud and clear. Brady and Steve know that something is very wrong. If Ava never went to Hong Kong, then where is she? And why hasn't anyone heard from her? Brady's mind races. What if Ava never left Salem at all? What if someone made her disappear? Steve and Brady waste no time. They begin retracing Ava's steps, questioning anyone who might have seen her before she vanished. The deeper they dig, the more unsettling the situation becomes. Slowly, a pattern emerges, leading them to one undeniable conclusion. Ava was taken. And as they start piecing together the possible suspects, one name keeps surfacing: Blake. A shocking discovery, more than one captive. Determined to get to the bottom of this, Steve and Brady follow a trail of clues that eventually leads them to Blake's house. They have no idea what to expect, but one thing is clear: if Ava is being held captive, they must get her out. But when they finally break inside, they're met with an even bigger shock. Not only do they find Ava, but someone else is there as well. Rafe. As Steve and Brady stand in the doorway, staring at the unbelievable scene before them, one thing is certain: this mystery is far from over. With Ava's fate hanging in the balance, and more questions than answers, Steve and Brady are about to face their toughest challenge yet. Who is truly behind this? Can they rescue Ava and Rafe? Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great days of our lives, updates, and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.